Welcome. Welcome to Message from the Streets. Today's topic is dealing with the colonized mind. The colonized mind is a very dangerous mind. And this is the mind that a lot of people in a lot of nationalities, including the Europeans, have. The Europeans' minds have been colonized by their forefathers. Many of the other nationalities' minds have been colonized by the culture and colonized by different stigmas that we have adapted to be normal. So in the United States, most people are narcissistic, even though they may not even consider themselves to be that. Most people are narcissistic on account of the colonized mind. And this is a reflection of what we have seen on the television, read in the newspapers and the magazines. And the narcissism comes from the greatest thing since sliced pie or sliced bread. And this is the best place to experience and we're doing this and this and this and that. Not saying that some of the accomplishments that have taken place in America were not worth being identified with. Yet the way that the human psyche works, this has become a badge of honor. People are trying to gather their families and come here and, by the multitudes, because they believe that actually the lies of the colonizers, in a sense, this is a mythical land to come to. You come here, you will get money, you can get jobs, you can get housing and clothing. This is the American mythology. America actually has become a godlike entity in the minds of a lot of people, not just an American, but those just trying to get here. And this is a part of the colonized mind. This is a psychological duping that has been done from the construct of conditioning that is actually a disease of the mind. Because people that live here and see it, we know it's an illusion on the grand scale of thing. The politics and the religious systems are working in harmony to enchant the minds of the gullible. We know that this stuff is not natural. This is what they do, and they call it, this is a mutated version of how life is supposed to actually be. The human experience. Yes, some people are having a great time, a great experience, but the multitudes are being trampled upon and oppressed. And this is the result of the colonized mind. You got to get down or you're going to lay down. If you are in resistance of the behavior patterns that are set forth that you don't agree with, you become ostracized. If you don't believe in the left or the right, or you're not patriotic or not in agreement with the evangelical Christians movement and things of that nature, there's a certain type of independent thinking that will have you set on the outside. If you don't agree that the education system is proper in the United States, if you have your own mind, and you think that so-called blacks should be taught about their forefathers, their accomplishments, and their triumphs over colonizers or so-called white nationalist society, then you are looked at sideways. And most people want approval. Who do they want approval by? They don't want approval by the Most High. They want approval by the colonizers. And that's why you've got groups of people that are saying that, oh, we're religious and we believe in God and Jesus and all that, or even Allah and Jehovah and Yahweh. When it comes down to it, when they get in those voting booths, if they start looking at these political figures, that is out the door because their politics become their religion. The American way of lifestyle is many people religion because they fall in sync and harmonize with the distorted construct that has been produced by artificial intelligence and insane old European so-called white men. These are the operators or the designers of the construct. And I'm not talking about all so-called white men. No, I'm talking about that 1%. Those individuals that think their boo-boo don't stink. And you know him. When you see him every day. You see him in the newspapers or whatever you may read on your social media and stuff like that. And you know that they think that they're better than you because they have the colonized mind. And this is a mind that is full of parasites. It's a mind that is a part of a succubus type of thing. It's a disease of the mind, and it is inappropriate in 2024. Yet we got two candidates here in America that are over the hill, out of their minds. Every day you see something on social media that's showing that their comical behavior, both Joe Biden and Donald Trump, is, not functioning properly. They're the only people that the American people are going to have to vote for. They have a possibility they're running the country for the next 4 years. Update, Joe dropped out. Now the left has Kamala Harris. My slogan has been, anybody besides Trump or Biden anyway. The people are still in trouble. Do you know why the people are in trouble? Because they worship America's beastly system and not the Most High. This is just my point of view. The colonized mind is a dangerous mind, a mind that needs to be dissembled. And we need to be reprogrammed, rebooted to proper state of consciousness that don't have all these polarized positions, polarized options where there's no balance, but there is no balance. There's no peace more. There will be no justice. It makes sense to me. Peace.